All right, so we're going to work through exercise 71 here, dealing with top bands. So let's just take a look at it. I have it loaded up over here already. Let's cancel that. We can see inside here we have these two TSV files in here. So let's just load those in. We're going to say band is equal to pd.readcsv. Let's see. You know, we can do bands. We can get this copy relative path, but I think when we do that, we have to flip this thing backwards. And then we need to identify what the separator is going to be. In this case, it's going to be a tab, which I think is done correctly like that. I'll do the other one, and then once everything's ready, I'll unpause this. All right, so I redid this a little bit. I had to have that slash in here. I did the other top 41. Made sure I put the slash correctly in like that. Let's run this, and we should get these values in here. Good. So everything kind of in the right spot here. All right, so now we have that loaded. Let's see what we actually have to do. We're going to merge these two. Okay. So I think we gotta figure out kind of like what on earth are we merging here? And we need to do some, do we need to set up some columns in here? It doesn't say anything about doing columns, but I'd like to see kind of, oh, we do already have some columns built into here. Okay, so do we have to do, I mean, the only thing we could really merge together are the bands and then the top 40. So I guess we want to add this as just a set of columns to the right side. I feel like this could be, I'll have to go back. Maybe when you see this, it'll be more detailed in here, but yeah, I think this one has to go first. I'm assuming this is first, and then this one's second. And so we just have to define, yeah, so I think it should be okay. Let's see what we get here. I do notice that, let's see, let's print band, and then we want to see kind of what is stored inside of, let's just check that band, and then let's print top 40, and then we'll put in here top 40, we want to get, I think we want to say artist. I'll print this, here's what we're going to get inside here. So one thing I see is that these are all uppercase, and these are all kind of like capital case where the first letter is capitalized. So I think what we want to do, I'm assuming that when we try and merge these, well, we could try and just merge them regardless. If that doesn't work, we're going to have to make sure that we do these all to lower to make sure that they kind of actually match up to each other. All right, let's see what we got here. So we're going to do, let's get our merge on. Let's do, let's say merged is equal to pd.merge. We want to pass in band. We want to pass in top 40. We must say left on is going to be equal to, I think we just do a single, we don't need a list here. What do we say in band? It was going to be just band. And we'll say on, right on, it's going to be equal to artist. Let's just see what we get out of this as a result. And so let's try and like print merged. We can also do print merged dot count or value counts. I like that method. Let's try and run that and see what we get. All right, we're getting an empty data frame. Oh, let's do, so it's going to do by definition. So what this means is there's no intersection between the two. Let's do, because I think, like I said, the capitalization is mattering here. So we need to, what do we do? I want to set, let's try and do it as outer just to see, let's try and force them together. How outer. Let's do that. And if we do that, we should get this big mess of stuff here, which lets us know that, yeah, these things are just not matching up, right? We have a whole set of data here. We have a whole set of data here, but they're not actually like kind of matching up, which means that there's an issue with how these things are getting aligned. All right, so what we're going to do here, we want to get these two to match up. I'm going to make some temporary, I am going to make some temporary columns in here that are going to contain, like for band, I'm going to make a band, let's see, temp band, and it's going to be equal to band dot string dot, how do we do like two, is it too lower or just lower? So that should make a temporary thing here. We want to do like temp artist is going to be equal to Actually, we gotta do top 40. Okay, so we should be adding in 2 additional rows in here, or 2 additional columns. And then when we do our merger, let's do this with, instead of band, let's do it with temp band. There wasn't any way that we could like convert this to a, there wasn't any way that we could convert this to, oh, you know, maybe we do this just the exact same thing. Let's call this both band. So that might mean that they're gonna, those columns are gonna overlap. We can just drop 1 column at the end. But there was no way to like just look through and say, well, ignore case in this. We just want to make a new column where we took the original column and converted all to lowercase. We did that for both of these 2. And then when we merge, we're just going to reference those 2. We don't need to do this with the outer anymore. We just want to get the intersection of these 2. And then we run this. We should get everything. Perfect. An empty data frame, just what we wanted. All right, so go back to the problem we had. When we ran this, when we looked at band, what I saw is that there's like on that right side, we see temp band, there's like bound method, string methods, blah, blah, blah. A whole bunch of mess there. What we need to do is this is accessing an attribute of that. We really need to, actually, really it's probably accessing a function, but not in the way that we want it. We want to actually call the function here. So now if we run this again, now we have band temp band for both are working, and both are in lowercase. And so now when we do merge, we should, in theory, get a merge thing. We could try and print merged, and we see all these values are now popping out there. And then value counts can be useful here, not so much. So let's get rid of that. Let's see, what else do we need to do in here? I think at this point we have this temp band that's located in here. Let's print merged dot columns. So let's get rid of, we don't need to print merged anymore. Let's just run this. And these are all of the different columns that we get. We no longer need temp band in here, so we can go into this and we can say merged drop temp band, and we're going to say in place is true, so we'll just remove that. And now we run this. Temp band was not found. And axis, oh, maybe we need to say axis is equal to 1. So we're saying temp band was not found in axis because by default it's going to do rows. There we go, we should get this, and now we should have everything working correctly. And I think that we should be able to return merged, and this should all be working. Oh, what do we think? Is it going to work? Let's run this. No. Nothing working at all. That's a bit much. Save it though. Okay, let's just see what we get here. Okay, I see that there. Now I'm seeing error. Maybe an output. Maybe I should check differently. False is not true. You should have merged artist and the band columns. Okay, I think I did though. Let's see in here. I don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's what I did. Let's see here. Okay, I'm looking through this. This is pretty annoying. It's saying the artist should be in, like we should have used that in left art or right art. We should have used artist, but I don't get why we would need to do that. All right, well, this is kind of annoying because my method definitely did work. There is a different way that we could do this. I mean, what you could just do, what they want you to do here is they want you to say band. What do we have in here? Like band. Is going to be equal to this .str.title case. And then they want you to do the same thing for the other one. It just seems like this is a little bit frustrating because like this totally worked. It just wants you to do a specific way of doing this, which is fine. So essentially doing the same, yeah. Anyways, so we'll do that. And then we can just do in here, we can pass in this is equal to that. And then here, we want to pass in band. We want to pass in artist. Now I should be happy. I walked into that one. Oh, because I'm still trying to drop this thing. I probably want to drop artist here because they're going to be a little bit redundant. There. Oh man. All right, so we're getting in here, different size of tuples. Should be 9, 12, it's 9, 13. Let me just see, like, what is the shape of this thing? Oh, we had this working. Probably something easy that I'm just not thinking about because we had to modify this. Yeah, we should be able to drop artist. That should be fine. Let's check and see. All right, 9, 12. And what is it? Oh, maybe maybe it just doesn't. Maybe we're overdoing it. Maybe it just doesn't want to drop that. That might work. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna update those instructions. Hopefully, you guys have a better job with this, better experience than I did.